Everybody, Amitabh Elliott here. I want to talk to you about this Occupy Wall Street, which is now turning into Occupy the World, I guess, because it's starting here in Toronto now on Saturday. And I want to tell you about the real solution to these problems that everybody's so pissed off about. Everybody's angry at the Wall Street is running the world, and the banks are running the world, and Big Pharma is running the world. And the answer is very, very simple. The protests are great. It's great to voice our opinion so that people know. It's getting on the news and more people are waking up. This is great. But the answer is in collectively withdrawing from the system. And I want to encourage everybody to watch Zeitgeist 3 moving forward. You can watch it online for free. I'll put a link below. And check out what they're talking about, because this is really the answer. The answer is not in trying to get the government to change. You know, we're protesting, we're telling them we're fed up and we don't want the way things are. But you can't ask a dictator to stop being a dictator. It's not going to happen. They're not going to give up their power easily. They'll do anything they can. They'll just shift the system a little bit to make everybody happy. What we need to do is systematically withdraw from their corrupt system. We need to take our money out of the banks, out of all the major banks. Take all your money out, and I would actually cancel your account and bring your mortgage to a small bank. Bring all your funds to a small bank, like a private credit union, and get it out of the hands of these corporate rulers. They will rule us while we supply them with money. I mean, they're creating it out of thin air, but if you stop buying into their system, then they don't have any power over us. So the first step is taking our money out of the banks. If you do continue to use a major bank, only keep enough in there to pay your bills. Take everything else out. Get a safe. And second step is take all your money out of your investments, because the stock market is going to crash so bad people don't even have a clue what's coming. If it falls below a certain threshold, it will tailspin into a free fall that nobody could ever imagine. It will go down to nothing. The US dollar is going to go down to nothing. It's not worth anything. So what we need to do is put our money where our mouth is. We need to take our money out of big oil, take our money out of big banks. So stop buying gas at gas companies like Shell and Petro-Canada and all the big ones, the ones that get their oil from foreign sources. Look online, do some research. Maybe I'll do a little bit too and make another video, and find out companies that are getting oil locally within your own country, because we all have enough oil to supply ourselves. I mean, gas is not really necessary anyways, because we've got alternative sources. We've got plenty of alternative sources of fuel. We just have to choose to switch over. So stop putting money in big oil's pockets and start buying, invest in solar power. If you want to invest in something for your future, if you have investments, like say you have $100,000 or something in investments, take it out of that and invest in solar power, because you'll get paid from that after about 7 to 10 years, and you'll be able to retire off of your solar powering your house almost. You know what I mean? So this is where you need to invest, is in yourself, in us, in sustainable power. So what we need to do is take our money out of big banks, put it into private credit unions, keep it in your house, get a safe. Stop buying oil from big oil companies. Stop buying gas from big oil companies. And if you don't like the way a company is running the world, stop spending your money there. You don't like the big pharma controls the world, start investing in your own health and eat healthier. So what we need to do is not try to fix a broken system. It's like if a building collapses partially and trying to rebuild the building. That's not the way it works. The whole thing has to crash before it can be fixed. We got to start from the ground up, guys. We can't fix a broken system. It's not going to work. What we need to do is make the whole thing come down so that we can rebuild from scratch. The whole stock market needs to crash because it's corrupt. And once you have corruption, it needs to be erased. It's like if you want to write a new story, you got to erase the page or rip the page out and start again, so that you can rewrite it in a way that's beneficial and supportive for everybody. So anyways, I'm going to try to make this short. Take your money out of the banks. Take your money out of the pockets of the oil companies. Don't buy gas from big oil. Don't try to fix a broken system. Keep up the protests. It's great. But you have to also take your personal responsibility. Shouting and yelling is not going to do much. It's great to raise awareness, but we need to take the actual steps to end this financial dictatorship and take the power away from the politicians. Because if you take the power away from the corporations that line the pockets of the politicians, then they won't have any power. See how it works? Easy. All right. I love you. Bye.